It's Arsenal fans meet, and are they also with John as Arsenal share the points with Brighton. What are you thought about the game?
Of course, indeed, it was quite an exciting match, but particularly in the first half of play, I think Arsenal play a very low block. They allow Brighton to take the game in their own hands. And in the second half, I think the coach made a terrible substitution by substituting the young Nwaneri, who scored that open goal in the first half to give them that glimmer of a lead. But particularly in the second segment now, I think Arsenal couldn't manage to take the game from Brighton hands. I think Brighton, they are very much decent, particularly in their final third, but they have a very good, decent chance in that final third for them to capitalize and win the match. But at the end of the day, they share the spoils. It was a very exciting match for both sides.
Exciting. As an Arsenal fan, I am so disappointed. So tell me, what do you think were the flaws from Arsenal?
And well, as I alluded earlier, that's one of the major flaws. The coach made a very terrible substitution by substituting Nwaneri, bringing Martinelli. And Martinelli was not quite clicking, particularly in the final third. He was missing so many chances. He couldn't control the ball properly. I think today the onus lies upon the coach. The big man himself, Arteta, he made a very bad substitution.
But don't you think that the substitution was based on Ethan getting a yellow card, and because he's a young lad and he's not that confident enough to continue, and also to protect the Hicks against the red card?
Yeah, indeed, I know, because in that first half of play, Stupinian outplayed him thoroughly. I think that precipitated that substitution by the big man, Arteta, but it should have allowed him some minutes, perhaps maybe around 60 to 70. That could have been a perfect time to substitute him. And then he brought again Odegaard, who is an holding midfielder. But I think Odegaard was bit ill before the match. I think the substitution he made by substituting Jorginho and brought in Odegaard did not yield any dividend.
All right. So lastly, what do you think? Say, who's not your outstanding player?
Of course, I think the outstanding player for today, we go give the fullback of Brighton. You know, this. Vietnam in particular, I think he'll be very much solid. He had a yellow card in the early hours of the second segment, but he managed to compose himself. I think Vietnam will be my man of the match.
All right, thank you so much, John. And
thank you very much.